This is a general reading for the sign of Leo. If you have Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your message. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. What is it that we would like Leo to know or to be aware of at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes, and especially your comments. If you're going to do one thing, do leave a comment. I think comments are a wonderful way to put positive energy out into the universe. The energy we send out to the universe is the energy that we receive. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. And also, Leo, I think that comments is a wonderful way to share with fellow Leos. Who to help a Leo than, who better to help a Leo than a fellow Leo? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Leo. Also, Leo, I really did want to talk about the wonderful moon activity this October. This October, we are going to experience 2 lunar eclipses. The first eclipse is on October 14th, and that eclipse is going to occur in the new moon of Libra. That lunar eclipse in the new moon phase is going to be an exciting time, and we can expect to see dramatic and exciting changes in all or any aspects of our lives. We will become aware of a new reality. So it's almost that first eclipse is going to be a shift in our reality somehow, and we will have a new outlook or a new perspective of life. With the moon moving through Libra, it will be about finding balance or bringing balance and harmony into our lives. And that is really Spirit guiding us towards learning to share our feelings. And it's sharing the good and the bad. And when we share all of who we are with the world, that is when we find true acceptance. Acceptance of ourselves and acceptance of other people around us. And I love, Leo, you have this beautiful High Priestess as the foundation of your reading, the basis of your reading. Let's make sure all these cards are focused in here real quick. Perfect. Yes, and so the High Priestess, we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess really has stepped into and accepted her spirituality and accepted herself for who and where she is in life. And we can see that that has brought her balance and mastery, not only of her physical environment, but of her spiritual environment as well. And we can also see that that is the number 2, and the number 2 is about balance and harmony. And I like that you have that card coming in during this reading. And so as October 14th approaches, you'll be able to better understand what it is that we are experiencing at this time. And in your work life, in your professional life, in your public life. 3-3 Tower, and moving on. 3. You're finding yourself in a position to take on more responsibilities or to take on a leadership role. And this is causing tensions or a tension. Leadership, responsibility, tensions. But in order to be successful, you'll need to learn or master the art, master the skill of negotiation. And I know it may seem trivial to you at this time when I say learn to negotiate. But by learning or mastering your skill now, it will help you negotiate that position that you're looking for, or that position that you're wanting to take on, or those responsibilities that you're wanting to take on. And so this position, this job offer, this task that you're wanting to take on is going to require excellent negotiation skills. And I do believe that it's going to require that you do some learning, you do some studying, or you learn something that is new. Some negotiating skill that is new. Through an online course, through a book, through a class. And it is this learned skill that will take you where it is that you would like to be. And I wouldn't be surprised, Leo, if it has to do with the part of negotiation, the part of managing people, places, and things in a way that brings balance and harmony into the environment. And why I'm saying that is, again, because of that energy, that eclipse, that first eclipse during the... There we go. Sorry about that, Leo. And so we were talking about that training, or that skill that you will need to actually be successful, or to gain the position or gain the responsibilities that you're wanting to take on. And this Tower moment just tells me that it's going to be a turbulent time. But with that eclipse in that new moon of Libra on finding balance and harmony, I'm not surprised that we see this Tower card. And so that shift, that change in reality, for you, Libra, do not be surprised if that happens in your public life, in your professional life, in your career. But whatever this change is, whatever this new aspect, this new view of reality brings to you, do know that that is making way for balance and harmony to come into that aspect of your life. In your private life, in your home life, look, we have these Pentacle cards, right? You do have a lot of Pentacles in your reading this week, and so it does revolve around finances. It does revolve around money. But at home, you've been staying focused on what it is that you've been working on, or what it is that you would like to achieve in your home life. And you're coming to a part in your journey where you can appreciate and celebrate the fruits of your labor, or appreciate it, what it is that you have been working on. And again, it's about finding balance. And looking back. Looking back. Those closest to you. There we go. That is why we have that Hermit card there. Those closest to you are in need of a new style, or a new form of communication. A new form of communication. And when we think of the Hermit, we see that he has the star to light his path. And again, I think with this High Priestess, in part, Leo, that has to do with going within, looking within, searching within, to new connections, have new, and when I'm saying new connections, it's with people that are already in your life, and how you have been communicating, how you have been connecting with them is no longer working or is no longer comfortable. And so there's new connections that need to be made, new communication that needs to happen. But I do believe that looking within and trusting your inner wisdom on how to communicate or how to approach these people, this situation, looking within will help you find or determine the new that is needed, and help you find or shine light on that new approach that needs to be taken for those people that are important to you, those people that you don't want to lose a connection with. Final thoughts, final messages. And the legacy, cutting speaking words, speaking your inner truth will bring in the abundance that you are looking for. Cutting ties with the worldly possessions, cutting ties with the worldly habits that are no longer serving you. And those worldly habits, those worldly things were a gift to you, were something that was given to you, or things that were inherited, or things that your ancestors, things that your relatives had. But in order to receive the abundance, you'll need to cut ties with those things. Leo, you can express yourself and still keep an open mind. Or you can express yourself, and I think at this time, Leo, it's about expressing yourself and not letting the other people's opinions affect you. I think that is what's been a concern or a worry that you have, that you can speak your truth, you can speak your mind, And when you're speaking your truth and you're speaking your mind from a place of self-acceptance, and when you're speaking your mind from a place of balance and harmony, you do, or you are able to keep an open mind. So, and you know, what is true for one is not true for everyone. Your truth may not be another person's truth. Your reality may not be another person's reality. To a large extent, our reality is determined by our thoughts. Our reality is determined by our state of mind and our feelings. And as we grow, as we learn, we find that we are in control of our thoughts. We are in control of our feelings. And as we learn to master those, we can direct those to create our reality. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Leo. Thank you, Leo. You have a blessed week.